you're going to need a fork and a knife. This is Deep Dishing Sports with Bruce and Eli.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's move on to Matt Nagy.
Let's talk about Coach. Yeah.
Because that was one of the things that we said that we were going to be looking for this year is his growth as a play caller. We all know he's a great leader. We all know he can lead a group of guys in the locker room.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, we wanted to see him improve as a play caller. We wanted to see how he was going to stick with the running game, even when it wasn't working. We wanted to see those cue plays less and less. We wanted to see what type of personnel he would be using based off of what down it was, how many yards we had to go, things like that.
Right.
And I got to say.
Yeah. Great job, Coach. Yesterday.
I got it. Yeah. It's 1 week.
Yeah. It's 1 week.
I'm not getting too hyped, but
right.
Yeah, I thought he did a great job. And yeah, the Bears had 28 rushes for 149 yards on the day. That's 5.3 yards per carry.
Oh my God.
And they probably would have ran the ball more if they weren't down 3 scores.
Exactly.
So, I mean, you get that much out of your running game down 3 scores. That's pretty impressive. And I even saw him run the ball sometimes in the third quarter when they were down.
Exactly.
They were down like 2 scores at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw him still, putting that 2-3 tight end sets out there and just handing the ball off. And that was very encouraging to see. And you know what? Shout out to the offensive line too, because
definitely got to give them some love too, man.
They killed it. But yeah, what were your thoughts on Coach?
Coach Nagy did a great job. Now, the one thing that we never question Matt Nagy on is his rah-rahness. Like, he could rah-rah with the best of them. He could say the motivational speeches and that team, they're a close-knit team. Like, you could tell they all got each other's back, and no matter how bad Mitch is, they all say the right things, and even in the worst times, they were still together as a unit. And so you never question who Matt Nagy is as a coach, as a motivator, as an inspirer. But yesterday was the first time in a very long time that I looked and I said, you know what? This man he could turn out to be a pretty good play caller. Like, he learned his lesson. I mean, the fact that you ran the ball 28 times, and the balance, like you gave David Montgomery his touches. Tariq got his touches. Thank God Tariq Cohen was running, hitting the holes and not running sideline to sideline.
Yes.
Because I was going to go to Detroit and get myself arrested and have a talk with Tariq. But, and then you saw Patterson, he got his touches. So, it was great just to see the play calling from Coach Nagy. The one thing that I was also impressed of is, when you stick with the run game, you know what that opens up? The play action pass. Yeah. And to see, you saw a lot of play action passes from Trubisky yesterday. So, like I said, man, shout out to Coach for just sticking to the run. And like you said, that offensive line.
Yeah, man,
what a great job! 0 penalties from the offensive line.
Yeah, and shout out to Juan Castillo as well.
Yes.
He's the new offensive line coach, and what he's done with that offensive line, seemingly, what he's done with that offensive line with, again, no OTAs, no mini camp, a shortened training camp, has been very impressive.
Yeah.
It's very noticeable that these guys are moving people. If you guys remember last year, it looked like they just, every time they were run blocked, they would just run into a wall and not move anyone.
Yes.
They were moving people this week. So that was really cool to see. But no, I'm glad you actually mentioned the different looks that Matt Nagy was giving in terms of personnel. Because the only 2 skilled position players that played over 50 snaps were Jimmy Graham and Allen Robinson. So there were 65 snaps in total, right, on offense. Allen Robinson played 53. Jimmy Graham played 52. All the other position players, skilled position players, played between 20 and 30. So we're talking about Tariq Cohen, David Montgomery, Ted Ginn, Anthony Miller, Javon Wims, all those guys play between 20 and 30 snaps. So that means that Matt Nagy's like switching those guys out, giving the defense different looks. I'm encouraged from what I'm seeing from Matt Nagy. I just hope that he keeps it up. Hope that he keeps it up.
I saw you. You tell me how many you saw, but I think I saw one cute play, and I actually tweeted it. And that was that Allen Robinson handoff reverse, and I'm like, no, let's not do that. Especially with our number one receiver, who is not a speedster.
Exactly.
Let's not do that. So it was just one cute play, one cute.
Yeah, no, that confused me too, because you have two really, really fast guys. If you are going to give the ball in a jet sweep to a wide receiver, you have Ted Ginn Jr. and
the rookie. Exactly. Yeah.
Who you could have gave the ball to. So
Allen Robinson, he didn't even look right. He didn't even. He just looked big and just like, what are you doing, bro?
like his feet were making stomp noises.
Yeah. I think he was shocked. Like, reverse to me?
Oh man.
Oh, it's my call. Okay. All right.
Shout out to Jerziqua. He's in the chat right now. He's a Giants fan. We play them next week. So
I feel sorry for him.
We'll make sure we give you a shout out when we give a look to next week. But Matt Nagy looked really, really good.
Definitely.
A lot of growth, a lot of maturity, and I just hope he can, like somehow Space Jam, put some of that into a football and then give it to Mitch Trubisky, and then Mitch Trubisky take that maturity out of that football and like do the shake thing, and then